Today is 9/20/2021. We gapped down pre-market. Big. Actually, we gapped down even after the close on Friday. Now, the reason being this China thing that we are talking about, right? Evergrande. That has been going on for a week, more than a week. And we were slowly fading in SPX. But we still held all this support on for the entire week, mainly because it was options expiration. There were so many options that everything held up. And the moment options expiration happened on Friday after close, we dumped. We dumped almost 20-30 points. Okay. And then because of this, we are still in risk off mode and we are falling. Now this was my intraday fib. Okay. It did not held there. Actually, we came there and then again fell. Now we are over here at, this is 719 high to low fib, 50% fib. We are getting there, which is at around 43.20. That is why did I select 719 is the place where I started my fib, because that was the time when it undercut 50, S&P undercut 50-day moving average and then went back up. All others were touches there. This is 719 was the first one that was underneath. So I wanted to take that fib. So we are here close to the 50-day. This is the 61.8 retracement, which is at around 42.98. So I'm thinking that this is somewhere we find support. So I tried to short, and then with small bounces like this over here, I got stopped out. I lost some money. So you were supposed to come short or have some hedges, which I did. I had SMPY, I had UPST, I had IWF, I had all those shorts. I had some longs where I am losing money, but Zillow is still higher. So I have my long, like Zillow is making money. Expedia in the morning was green, so I took my profit there. I took my profits on my hedges. Now I'm trying to see if we bounce here, so I have an Apple call. I have sold credit spreads over here, put credit spreads over here at around 4200 on S&P. That is what I have been doing, but more in, if we look at it, we started with 26 to 1 NYSE internals, okay, 26 to 1 negative, and then we popped to almost 10 to 1 negative, and then now again we are falling, but it is not accelerating. But the problem is that if we keep lower, end of day we can have margin calls and we can definitely flush. But because we have fed and the market may try to do this, maybe we are going to accelerate more going down, because the market may try to force the Fed that we have on Wednesday to change its course. Now the timing is really very interesting. Okay, for more than a week we have heard about all this, and then the Fed is coming and we start selling off, right? Just 2 days before the Fed. Maybe the market is trying to send some signal to the Fed, and let's see what happens. But as of now, I have very few positions. I'm out of my hedges. I just have a QQQ put butterfly. Um, okay, nothing else in terms of shorts. I've sold put spreads, put credit spreads. um, I have not gotten out of the longs that I have. Most of them are um, you know, October to November, which are including those are mostly call spreads including earnings. So I don't want to take them right now, but that's how I am right now. Zoom, I'm looking at certain stocks that don't have international exposure. So I will, whatever it is, I'm going to go to IWM kind of stocks whenever I want to go back up. Now the reason why I'm looking at Apple is because Apple, Amazon, if the market is trying to force the Fed's hand to change, not to say anything about tapering or anything, then the only way it can be done quickly, because Apple, Amazon, they have the biggest weighting, so trying to take them lower first in quick succession makes it easier for the indexes to fall. But if they don't fall and they start popping, then the indexes can't go any further lower. And if that happens, then I'm not looking at actually taking any of the Apple or any of that. The small caps is where I will be looking. But right now, to get the indexes lower, uh, the big fangs have to go lower. So in the short term, that's what I'm looking at. Maybe this thing, ultimately, this is where Baba and all other Chinese stocks have been selling off for months on months, and everybody has been trying to catch a falling knife. Maybe this Evergrande thing finally puts a bottom in one of those stocks whenever it is settled. Okay, I'm not looking, but this kind of news is somewhere where easily can flush, and then we can actually be able to buy Baba again. So that's what I'm looking at right now. If we look at all the internals, we are, all the ticks have been below the zero. Only this is the place where we went above. The VIX on Nasdaq is close to my resistance. The VIX, the dollar, that is one thing that is, dollar is, it started higher, but now it's forming a gravestone doji kind of a thing. Okay, VIX on VIX is higher, so everything looks bearish. Nothing. So it's just wherever you think you want to buy anything. Like I added Samuel Adams in my IRA as a long-term play. It has been selling off like crazy, and today it is not falling as much. Why? Because it's already fallen. Okay, it's already fallen from all this. From 1349 it has already fallen. I have sold put spreads here, and now it's at 78.8 and not able to climb. So I don't mind going long something like this. So that's the reason I added. Anything long term I am adding, very well aware that market can keep going down. That's what I am. Okay, thank you.